real. That song reminded me of us.
It does?
Yeah, back in the day. Remember that feeling? Just how hip-hop used to make you feel, especially back then. It was so real.
Yeah, When I first laid eyes, I was mesmerized. This revolutionary love should be televised. It's deeper than Martin Gina, not quite Ike and Tina. I'm thinking more brown sugar, cause your love way sweeter. You put a Jones in my bones, Do they call you Nina? Is your name Yemiya? No, it's definitely Oshun. Wanna be in your space, I'm attracted to your moon. Like how you shine through the dark, your melanin light rooms. I like watching you bloom. Wanna get lost in your flowers. I don't do small talk, let's big talk for hours. They throw away the love, but I go to war for hours. Me and you against the world, we can't lose if God got us. When we out, they spot us. Our vibe gravitational. Been thinking legacy, yeah, I'm talking generational. I speak your love language, let's get conversational. With you, I see my future, and it's sensational. If love don't cost a thing, why I spend my whole day thinking about your vibe and the things that you say. When you come around, you make everything okay. I don't care how much it costs, I'll spend it all today. If love don't cost a thing, why I spend my whole night thinking about your touch, how you make me feel light. This world treat me wrong, but you make it alright. I don't care how much it costs, cause you worth the whole price. Real love don't cost a thing. 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 Yeah, see, I'm digging you like a grave. No justice for me, cause I'm enslaved to your beauty and I don't wanna be free. Who am I? Well, they call me brother to the night. And right now I'm trying to be the blues in your left eye and trying to become the funk in your right. Who am I? I'll be whoever you want me to be, long as you lock me in your love and never let me free. Free your mind with me. We can grab a glass of wine, unwind with me. You see, I read you like Merlot. You and your ex didn't work, he's still trying to get furlough. He mad cause he feel like I robbed him like the neuro. I feel your love bank up. He just drove you crazy, he ain't even fill your tank up. He couldn't see your worth, low key you should've thanked him, cause you deserve something real, and no, it ain't him. If love don't cost a thing, why I spend my whole day thinking about your vibe and the things that you say. When you come around, you make everything okay. I don't care how much it costs, I'll spend it all today. If love don't cost a thing, why I spend my whole night thinking about your touch, how you make me feel light. This world treat me wrong, but you make it alright. I don't care how much it costs, cause you worth the whole price. Real love don't cost a thing. 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 Yeah.
See, I'm asking you these questions because the right questions lead to the right answers. The right answers provide the right clarity. The right clarity offers the proper direction. And with the proper direction, all you gotta do is execute an alignment. But first and foremost, we gotta know where we're going. Focus on what you're about to do. After all you made it through, you still be doubting you. Can't be waiting on a sign when you're the proof. No point in looking at the facts when you're the truth. Your purpose and your power are much greater than your problems. Use them both to solve them, or they'll keep evolving. Trauma ain't your fault, but healing's your responsibility. Be your greatest ally, not your biggest enemy. Sometimes you gotta make a pivot. I'm focused on my future, not my past, and everything shifted. Self-awareness makes you truly gifted. I identify my triggers, learn from them, and start moving different. But you gon' be a slave until you master self. Mindsets of abundance, they attracting wealth. If it don't align with me, then that's fine with me. But greater's what I gotta be. Greater shall you be, greater shall you do, greater shall you have, but you gotta know it's true. What's your greater existence? What's your greater existence? Greater shall you be, greater shall you do, greater shall you have, but you gotta know it's true. What's your greater existence? What's your greater existence? Yeah. Focus on the gifts that God gave you. Who are you outside the way that your pain made you? What would you do if you ain't have what your fear gave you? How would you love if broken expectations didn't change you? Don't make excuses, make better decisions. Can't blame nobody else for the way that you live it. Playing victim to your past just gon' keep you a victim. Overcome that superhero syndrome. Go from lacking limitations to a lack of limitations. It's gon' take you moving with a lack of hesitation. It's gon' take reversing all of that backwards thinking. But it's gon' take you further than all them dreams that you dreaming. And yeah, you can do it, I swear you can do it. I believe you have what it takes to get through it. This is divine timing, divine intervention, divine direction, divine protection for your divine mission. Greater shall you do, go. Greater shall you have, but you gotta know it's true. What's your greater existence? What's your greater existence? Greater shall you be, greater shall you do. Greater shall you have, but you gotta know it's true. What's your greater existence? What's your greater existence?
Music is frequency programming. Music is frequency. What frequency are you being fed? If I play with those frequencies, right, I can target certain parts of the mind. Target the frequency to go to certain parts of the mind. Or if I want you to go into a meditative state, I can make my music do that.
This is medicine music, prescription of frequency with a doses influenced by the state of the culture lacking some nourishment. Hella deficient of love, they needed encouragement, but taught to get numb off the drugs. Started to notice the loose screws, 10 of my toolbox, cause how can you mend the issue when you got a bruised heart and mentally been scarred, physically been barred, ready for rebirth, but spiritually it's been hard. Let me take you through some steps that I done learned, loved one, cause it don't happen overnight, this healing's earned, loved one. It come with practice, releasing your distractions, setting healthy boundaries and managing attachments. We made in God's image, but we started walking backwards when we gave away our power by submitting to a master. Then they pimped our infrastructure, changed the pricing in the package. Told you if you want it back, it's in blood cause they attacking. If you want to free your mind and free your spirit from the toxic, gotta vow to kill the poison of the snakes that's in your garden. Only giving your attention to the things that bring you honor. Keep your vibe sucker free and your circle free from drama. Shit, life crazy when you really think about it, and shit could get wicked if you really ain't moving solid. I'm praying you don't risk your whole life just for $1, and you conquer your demons before you end up getting conquered. So I gift you this medicine music. Yeah, I gift you this medicine music. Felt like I needed an umbrella for the rain, cause life was handing lemons, so I made some lemonade. You can sit with this medicine music. Belly of the beast to swallow you up for profit. Call it capital gains and they ain't even lifting proper. I aim to break the cycle my grandma passed to my mama, cause the DNA carry generational wealth and trauma. Encoded with a message, unfolding to your blessings. If you walk in your purpose, you can heal your family lineage. Work smart so I can leverage all of this time invested. Sing about me when I go, I lived everything I was destined. Victory over obstacles, 2020 my opticals. Cutting out all distractions, applying knowledge, I got the tools. Lesson learned that I got it, you junior die. Spark the fuse, step die. Spark the fuse, no way, I'ma lose this weight I carry heavy, but my ancestors heavier. Thought I was moving steady, but now I'm moving steadier. Gave my burdens to God, and now I'm feeling merrier. Got my eye on a lover, imagining I can marry her. And now it's come a time where you gotta pick a side, or whether or not you gon' contribute to Earth's demise, or if you gon' be one of them ones that embody light. Cause the future gon' be fucked up if the kids can't live their life. So I offer you medicine music. Yeah, I get you this medicine music. Yeah, ayy. Felt like I needed an umbrella for the rain, cause life was handing lemons, so I made some lemonade. You can sit with this medicine music. I gift you this medicine music. Yeah.
The brain processes information electrically. It communicates with the cellular structure electrically, and it operates within a certain band of frequency.
Yeah.
Junkie going pretty, boy.
Hey, burn some sage, homie. Yeah, look, I had to sit down and meditate, connect with my soul. I had to change my diet, I had to switch up some goals. I had to evaluate plans and switch up on people. I had to switch my living, had to fight with the reaper. I had to fight my fears, I had to fall to the bottom. I had to search for myself, and yeah, I cried when I caught him. I had to be quiet, I had to listen some more. My son wasn't feeling loved, I had to kiss him some more. I had to talk to myself, I had to chat with God. I had to forgive myself, I had to accept my flaws. I had to focus up and cut off all my distractions. I had to be quiet and follow up with some actions. I had to walk by faith and not walk what I see. I had to walk like I talk, I had to walk what I be. I had to fight with myself to overcome all things. I had to sit with myself before I sit with the kings. My soul is fading so far away. Hey, burn some sage, homie. My soul is fading so far. Yeah, look, I had to change my words, I had to start speaking life. I had to apologize, I had to make shit right. I had to control my urges, had to cut off some sex. I had to block some numbers, had to cut off some texts. I had to read some books, I had to pray every day. I had to go to the gym, I had to release some rage. I had to draw some boundaries and focus on me. I had to stop drinking soda, I had to get with the tea. I had to step in my power, I had to use my mind. I had to do my bid, I had to face my time. I had to fight my fears, I had to fall to the bottom. I had to search for myself, I finally cried when I caught him. I had to be quiet, I had to listen some more. My son wasn't feeling loved, I had to kiss him some more. I had to fight with myself to overcome all things. I had to sit with myself before I sit with the kings. My soul is fading so far away. My soul is fading so far.
Took the stones and built an empire. They asked me how you come up out the smoke, not smelling like fire. They say that life can be a bitch, so I made her my wife. I fell in love with this adversity and learned how to fight. Look, you don't know what wholeness feels like until you've been empty. You learn you've always been enough by the time you have plenty. Sometimes you gotta lose it all just to find yourself, to realize you had it all when you was by yourself. Cause I was down bad, got up in my bag, now I'm up again. Had to recognize who the fuck I is, had to run it back, ain't no fumbling. I hear you niggas mumbling, but you don't speak my lingo. So focus on my numbers, that they lining up like bingo. I done been through some shit that I probably never speak about. I done seen some lows that the pastor only preach about. I done did some things that some niggas only think about. Wrote this on my heart so nobody else can. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. If you stay, they ask me what I'm on, I just say my throne. Remember who I was, baby, welcome home. I've been in my zone, asking how I feel, great. Hungry for everything that's on my plate. When you stay ready, you ain't gotta wait. If you all you got, then you know what it takes. Why y'all niggas love to play? I get too much fucking grace. Had to choose what I won't take. If you drop me, I won't break. Baby, I'm built from the magic, I'm godly. Ooh. Fuck around, finding out, I get it poppin', I get it choppin'. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause I done been through some shit that I probably never speak about. I done seen them lows that the pastor only preach about. I done did some things that some niggas only think about. Wrote this on my heart so nobody else could. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. Yeah, if you stay ready.
The 11 laws of God. I'm a vessel. It is I, Starseed, the musical mathematician. Law 1, you come from a piece that none can disturb. The hidden one is you get back to zero if you need to purge. Law 2, nothing in this world can be against you. All your experiences are here to lift you and assist you. Law 3, your knowing is unlimited. Your not knowing just mean your mind ain't formed it into sentences. Let go of the ignorance, step into your omnipotence. Challenges will fall once you cultivate the experience. Law 4, words plus emotion is a potion. You can change the world by being true and just evoking. Keep your heart still, die to the world and go reach higher land. I know I will succeed, I surrender to the divine plan. Law 5, God needs you to come into existence. Let your intuition guide you inside you, let go resistance. Law 6, God need to punish his no rewards. You are one with the Lord, that power is all yours. Law 7, rejection, redirection, don't make life hard. You have the power, but not the right to just ignore God. Choose peace, detrimental emotions make you lose sleep. This medicine and candy, I will, therefore I am free. Law 8, you are not a human, you're a divinity. So in the face of challenges, you can maintain your inner peace. Law 9, it's not what you think or what you affirm. It is who is thinking and affirming. Gotta discern the knowledge you've obtained is not the only education. No longer master motives through rationalization. Law 10, sacrifice your spice to go be with the all. Receive it all, give it all, look and you receive it all. Law 11, you descending here, just enjoy your essence. Not doing works on earth, the quest to get to heaven. Big step and born ready for the most. No hand, to the success. I got this
Hey, peace and blessings. Peace and blessings, Starseeds. It is I, the goddess Rael, and welcome to Pronoia Starseed podcast, y'all. Yes, we are back like we never left because we never did. Yes, we were just here yesterday with Tarot Tuesday. So if you are back, welcome back. If you are new, welcome to Pronoia Starseed podcast. We play a lot of music, we have a lot of fun, and we do a lot of numerology over here, especially tonight since the Math Metaphysician himself is in the building, Mr. Westbrooks, and he has a special Starseed guest. Yes, SmartVideoGirl. Y'all know who she is, don't you? I think you know who she is. She's that one to be trying to teach you how to master thyself, the self-mastery guru. So tonight, Mr. Westbrooks is going to lay out the blueprint for SmartVideoGirl, and I'm going to excuse myself from the conversation and sit in the back of the class and throw spitballs. No? Okay, so Westbrook said no. All right, well, we'll see how that goes. Without further ado, let me welcome to the stage two of my favorite people, Mr. Westbrook, since it's his show. But usually it's ladies first. But it is his show tonight, so we shall bring him up first. Let's welcome Mr. Westbrooks to the stage. Peace.
Peace and love to the Starseed family collective. And no spitballs, ma'am, or else you will be in detention.
Okay, I promise no spitballs, but I might disrupt the class a little bit. That's just who I am, All right.
You and your don't be out here just trying to distract my my subject today. Your bestie. You over here trying to distract your bestie. You and the Thomas be cutting up.
This is kind of like when you sneak into your best friend class and you sitting in the back of the class and you're not supposed to really be in there, but you like, hey, I almost did it back.
Exactly.
Hey, baby Ruth. All right, well, without further ado, let me welcome the third musketeer tonight. My bestie, as you know her, the self-mastery guru. I have to stop announcing her as my bestie first, because you know what I'm saying, that like gives her a little bit, you know, people be like, oh, you know what I'm saying, she may not know what she's talking about, she just her bestie. No, let me start off with Smart Video Girl, who she was always, before she was even my bestie, she was Smart Video Girl. Okay, so then she became my bestie. So Smart Video Girl, aka my bestie. Welcome.
That's it. Whoop whoop. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm happy to be here with y'all. Hi, how y'all doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good. She's going to distract me. I'm just letting you know.
I'm gonna try to cut my camera off.
I'm gonna be good though. I'm gonna focus.
Okay, yeah, you better, because this is you.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm gonna listen. Cause listen.
See, ready. So yeah, because you always be telling everybody else to get they pen and they pass. So yeah, that's right. I like that.
Yeah. See, I'm ready. I lead by example. I just got off the show and we're talking about healing while leading. So I'm healing. I'm here to get some healing.
That bell rang and she went from one class to the next. It was like ring, and she just came right up in the door. So she's ready.
Pronoia.
I actually had enough schooling today. I've been in class all day yesterday, and I need a break. So I'm gonna go sit in the back of the class. I'm not gonna try to distract anybody. I might talk to. I see a Queen Bee. We might be talking in the back of the class a little bit. You know, you know. I'll also be posting up some of the comments so you guys can respond back. Remember, it's interactive, you guys, so make sure you're commenting. Also, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the podcast before I disappear. And I'm gonna let them do their thing. Let me just go. Peace, y'all.
Bye.
Bye. Peace. All right, Smart Video Girl. I'll let you. I mean, as you're taking notes, I'll let you read the comments too. You know, because I'm gonna control my slides, because I do got slides. And like I told you offline, I'm going to give you these slides at the end, so you don't skip ahead, and you know we're gonna build up the anticipation. You know, so let me go ahead and pop these up, and then as I'm popping these up, how you doing tonight? How was the pod class?
So the pod class. Oh my God. It was a very transparent moment for me, but it was really good. So healing while leading. And the question was, who said the leader had to be healed? Right? Because everybody out here faking, they want to follow people. I'm just going to put this. They want to follow people that they see as perfect, right? But what is perfection? That ain't real. Real people go through real things, okay? And then healing never ends, okay? So if you are healed, please tell me where that's at. I don't think that's the case. We are constantly healing, and as we continue to heal, you should be able to lead. And just because you are not fully healed, because that is an illusion, you lead. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna like this breakdown, because it's going to connect. It's going to be a segue from the introducing pod class, particularly with the leading part. So you're gonna see. So so Goddess Rael, can you add that to the stage for me, please? That slide. Thank you much. Let me put that on the full screen there. So just to review or reiterate what I've been doing for the past couple of months, July and August. Last month was the Starseed numerology profile for King Adonis. So shout out to King Adonis, and gratitude for being the first subject and allowing me to get into your business and put some of your business out there to the public. But what we're doing here is, since I've been on Pronoia, I've been talking about the cycles of time, like the universal cycles, the universal year, the universal month. And then I've been breaking down a lot of words and the vibration of the words for some of these terms that relate to what we've been discussing, like some of the themes that we've been discussing here on Pronoia in the various programs. But for these last couple of shows, I wanted to switch it up and give folks an idea of what a numerology session looks like and get an inside look, because these sessions, these one-on-one sessions, they're private. I either pre-record it and send it to the recipient, or if it's a live advisory session, we're on the call, like a video call, and we're discussing the numbers and the answers to your questions. So I wanted to give people an inside look of what that looks like if you never had a session with me. Of course, everyone does their sessions differently. Some numerologists might do a more general type of session where they just go through the different aspects of your name and give you information about that. I like to do a question and answer format in which the recipient, ahead of time, they submit questions to me and I answer those questions using the numbers in their name and their birthday. But before we get into the profile, I would like to do the daily metaphysical mathematics as I normally do. And I'm doing the day that is ending and the day that is coming up, because we are getting close to the end of the day. So today has been Wednesday, August 19th. So we're having an influence of that 19th calendar day, and it's a one universal day when you add up the month, day, and the current year. And the calendar day and the universal day are the same. Today's the 19th, 1 plus 9 equals 10, 1 plus 0 equals 1. And then when we add up August 19, 2026, that adds up to a 1 as well. So the message or the theme for today was to take initiative in your life, try something new, tap into your creativity, and put yourself first. Prioritize your self-care and your own needs and objectives. Tomorrow is Thursday, August 20th day of the month. So that is a number 2 energy, and it's also a 2 universal day, just like how Wednesday's calendar day and universal day were the same. Tomorrow will be just like that, with a 2 calendar day and a 2 universal day. And 2 is all about teamwork, making the dream work. So the message is to link up with like-minded individuals, such as your tribe, your community. Pronoia Starseed is a tribe, is a family. So that's an example of a group of individuals who come together. And we don't just do it on number 2 energy days. We do this every day of the week, 365. But come together with like-minded individuals to support one another and to work towards a common goal for the greater good of humanity, since that number 20 is the awakening card in the tarot, which deals with awakening the masses of people to greater causes and greater purposes. And before we close out the daily mathematics, I got to give a solar return shout out to Queen B, aka Numeralytics, who is in the audience. Tomorrow is her solar return, August 20th. Yes. She is a Starseed supporter. She is my astronumerology colleague, so she breaks down these numbers like I do. She even dabbles in the planets a little bit. And she is also one of my co-hosts for the Dreams, Dollars, and Destiny podcast. And we actually just pre-recorded an episode of Cultural Reflections with myself, her, and Mawu Lisa. So you can look out for that in 1 week from today, August 26th, that'll be dropping. So shout out to her. So I want to do that quick shout out for her, because the rest of this time is all about the star of this program, the mindset mastery guru, the author of the book, Do the Work, Keep the Faith. She got it right there. aka the goddess Rael's BFF, my fellow master builder, number
Yes.
22, master number 22.
Yes.
I'm speaking of no other than Smart Video Girl.
Woohoo! Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm excited. Yeah,
Yes,
I'm ready
yes.
for this.
So you may know Smart Video Girl. Got the gong and the applause. She's just back there. She's just back there hitting all the buttons on the soundboard. Yeah, she had a little bit too much fun there. but you know Smart Video Girl from all of those things that I just mentioned. But what you may not know about Smart Video Girl is her numerical profile. So I wanted to touch on a little bit of this before we get into the questions that she posed that I will be answering. So I just mentioned she's my fellow master number 22, master builder, meaning we're both born on the 22nd, different months, of course. She's born in April. I was born in December. But being born on the 22nd means we are master builders, meaning we are here to take big, lofty ideas and downloads and turn them into something tangible, build them into something tangible that can benefit global humanity, pretty much. And the 22, those are two water numbers. So you have that whenever you have the doubling of numbers, that intensifies the energy of that single number. So that's double the intuition, double the love, double the sensitivity, double the teamwork. And when we add 2 and 2 together,
is that double the trouble too?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, double the trouble. But good trouble, we hope.
It's always good trouble. Good trouble.
Yeah. Exactly. Who's that? John Lewis that talked about good trouble?
That's it. That's exactly it.
There we
exactly.
go. Mm-hmm. But as a single digit, it's the number 4. And number 4 is an air number. So just like how you're a sign and you're an element in astrology, you're also a sign and element in numerology. So being born on April 22nd, she's a Taurus. Taurus is an earth sign. So she's an earth sign with an air number. And her key numbers, her power numbers are the 4, 1, and 9. And her best days are Sunday and Tuesday. So what that means, Smart Video Girl, is that you want to look forward and use those key numbers, the 4, 1, and 9. So you want to look forward to days that add up to the 4, days that add up to the 1, and days that add up to the 9. And so so that means for the 4, that's the 4th, the 13th, the 22nd, and the 31st of any month. And the 1, that would be the 1st, the 10th, the 19th, and the 28th. And then you have the 9th, the 18th, and the 27th. And your best days are Sunday and Tuesday, because each number is assigned a day of the week. So 4 and 1, they're known as the sun numbers. They're interchangeable. Whenever you see a 4, you see a 1 as well. And 4 and 1 are assigned to the day Sunday, and 9 is assigned to Tuesday. And the reason why you have the 9 is because since Taurus is connected to the number 6, and number 6 clashes with 4 and 1, we replace the 6 with a 9. So with that being said, your stress numbers are the 6, 8, and 2, and you're a life path 9. And I'll go into what these terms mean, but I'm not going to go into all of these. But like I said, I will give you this presentation so you can review the rest of the numbers, like your pinnacles and your name numbers. but I will tell you about your personal year also. So I'll tell you about your personal year, and then we'll go into your birthday number and your life path, and then we'll go into your questions.
Okay.
So for 2026, you are in the 9 personal year, but since we're getting to the end of close to the end of the year, going into the last quarter of 2026, you can start preparing and looking forward to 2027. So in 2027, you will be transitioning into a brand new cycle, a brand new number 1 cycle. So what this means is that it's a cycle of endings and new beginnings. The number 9 is all about closure, finishing what you started, letting go of what no longer serves you. And the number 1 is about symbolically wiping the slate clean and beginning anew, welcoming in new beginnings and experiencing new things, new relationships, traveling to new places, and just experiencing first, all together. So
really, okay, that's very interesting. I like.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
I really do like this. This is really good because I am doing new things. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Then life path 9. That's very interesting. But yes. Okay. So Sundays, Tuesdays. All right. That new life, that newness. I'm looking for because I am doing some new things, right? And it's so funny that tomorrow's a 2-day. I'm going to go to a retreat, meet up with some people. So that is. They probably did that on purpose. Yeah.
Of course.
Now that I think about it, because it is.
Hey.
Yeah, thank you for that one.
Yeah,
so I'm closing out and I'm starting some new. That is very. It resonates very much with where I am in my life. So.
Yeah. And that's and both these years are very significant since both the 1 and the 9 are your key numbers. So whenever your numbers line up with the personal year or the universal year, that means it's even more significant for you. And you're a life path 9. And so when your life path number lines up with the personal year or the universal year, that's significant as well.
Yeah, this year has been very significant. Because this is the 9, so yeah, not this year has had there has been a lot of growth. There's been a lot of growth for the self-mastery guru this year, personal growth, evolution. Like this is really, when you talk about a 9 year, and so I'm 45, like my age, like everything is 9.
Wow.
I'm closing every door. That's why I'm really excited about next year, because then what you're saying is what I plan to experience is everything new, right? And I'm going to throw some human design in there, right? I'm the left angle cross of the unexpected. I'm expecting all unexpected. That's all I'm expecting.
Yeah, and that's the energy of the number 4. The number 4 is that 22. 2 plus 2 is 4, because 4 is ruled by Uranus. So that's the unusual, that's the unexpected. So that is your energy right there.
Ooh, wait, okay, I'm feeling this. Okay, go ahead. Okay.
All right, so like I said, well, I'm just so this is what we'll be answering, but I'll talk a little bit about the birthday number and the life path number. But these are the 2 questions that SmartVideoGirl sent to me. What is the strongest name for her business, and which name has the greatest feminine energy? And these are the 2 names that we'll be analyzing. SmartVideoGirl, and you have to help me out, make sure I'm pronouncing this correctly. Is that Folami?
Folaminosis.
Folaminosis. Okay, all right. So those are the 2 names that we'll be breaking down in just a few moments. But the birthday number Smart Video Girl being born on the 22nd, me being born on the 22nd. The birthday number represents the traits and abilities you're born with that naturally come to you, who you are at your core based on the day of the month you were born on. So the positives of the master number 22 is that we're builders, methodical, we're the organizers, the visionaries, logical and practical, just to name a few. And on the challenging side, because there's duality in every number, the challenging side of the 22 is that we can be workaholics, we can be overly rigid, awkward, and self-righteous. And the health challenges that we need to look out for or be aware of is our mental health. 4 is a mental health number. Also unusual illnesses. Again, I just said number 4 is connected to the odd and unusual with Uranus. And we also have to be wary of misdiagnosis. So it's important for us to give multiple opinions when it comes to our health if we're diagnosed with something.
Okay. Interesting. Yep. That's interesting. Okay.
Yep. And then that number 9, Smart Video Girl, you are a 9 life path number. But the life path number represents the lessons that you are here on this earth to learn over the course of your entire life, from the day you were born until the day you transition. And we find the life path by adding up the sum total of your birth month, birthday, and birth year. I left out the birth year, but Smart Video Girl readily shared her age. So
I said it adds up to 9. So you can pick up any combination. Just don't make it too many. I said, did I say?
Yeah, you said it. They were paying attention. They heard
don't rewind.
Video. But as a 9 life path, you need to learn to be inspirational, energetic. You need to learn to be a leader, generous, and artistic. You want to avoid being overly emotional, closed-minded, impulsive, quick-tempered, and ready to fight.
I'm a Taurus though, so I'm very.
Well, we gonna.
I'm working on it. I mean, grow. Yourself as a self mastery. I'm very aware of myself in this way. Okay, I know these things, and I'm going to apply the knowledge.
Yes.
Of myself. But to your point, this is helpful when knowing how to regulate yourself. You know the things that go against you. I am overly emotional. I'm an emotional responder though. Come on, you see what I'm saying? So it's like now, I'm sorry, Smart Video Girl's coming. So now I have to learn how to control my own emotions, because naturally I'm over emotional. I'm an emotional responder. How do I use that as emotional alchemy? That's what self-mastery is. That's what that is. That's what this is. So I can learn to not be overly emotional, in the sense means to learn how to control my emotions, to alchemize that energy. So yes, thank you.
Yes, and it's all about strengthening the strengths and managing those weaknesses.
That's
there.
it.
Yep.
That's it.
Yes, that's the life path, and we'll skip over the pentacles, but we can talk about that offline. But we're gonna go to these business names now. Normally, for a business name, I would just look at the expression number, which is the sum total of all of the letters in the name. But for the purposes of this breakdown, and I'll explain and you'll see as we proceed forward why I'm going into the motivation number and the personality number and the cornerstone number. You'll see why I'm including those as well. But in general, the expression number as the sum total of all the letters in the name, it represents the self-expression of that name or that person or that entity, its purpose, what it's here to accomplish, what it's here to teach, what it's here to share with the world. The motivation number consists of all of the vowels, and it represents the innermost desires and motivations. The personality number is made up of all the consonants, and that denotes how other people perceive that person or that thing when they first encounter it. So what is projected from the outside. And then the cornerstone number, that is the first letter of the name, and that tells us about the foundation on which the rest of the name is built on, its point of view, and its general approach to situations in life. So these are just to give you the key terms and the definitions, because numerology does come with definitions and key terms. So this is your little mini glossary right here at the beginning.
I need all of that. I need all of that.
Yep. You'll get this. You'll get this slide deck, because this is your information right here. So you'll get this. And now the alphabets. So I'll be using two alphabets, two systems of numerology, the Chaldean and the Pythagorean. So the Chaldean system is the older, more mystical system of numerology, while the Pythagorean is the more modern system. And normally for the purposes of business names, I would just look at the Chaldean system, because the Pythagorean system deals more so with birth names. Like if you're talking about a person, that one deals mostly with the birth name, while the Chaldean system more so focuses on the name that you go by. So let's say, for example, my full name is Nicholas Westbrooks, but I shorten the Nicholas to Nick. So I call myself Nick Westbrook. So I use the Chaldean system for that. But for my full birth name, I have a middle name too. I would use the Pythagorean system for my full birth name. But oftentimes you'll find myself and some of my other colleagues will use both systems, regardless of whether it's the birth name or the common name or the nickname. We'll take a look at both systems so we can get a fuller picture of the energies behind those names and those words. All right, so question one out of the two questions: what's the strongest name for SmartVideoGirl's business? So the short answer is SmartVideoGirl and Philomenos are equally strong. And this is getting to the reason why I'm including the motivation number and the personality number and the cornerstone number, because both names add up to the number 46 in Chaldean numerology. So they add up to the same thing. So 46 adds up to a 1, because 4 plus 6 is 10. 1 plus 0 equals a 1. So they both add up to the number 1. And it's in harmony with your birthday. Remember, 1 and 4 are those sun numbers. They're interchangeable.
Right.
So it's in harmony with your birthday. So when you're choosing a business name, you want to choose something that is in harmony with either your birthday or it's in harmony with your business inception or business incorporation. So since I didn't have that information, I just went with your birth name. So just some information about the 46, and then we'll talk about how we'll narrow this down and bring in question number 2, because it sounds like SmartVideoGirl, you're trying to decide which name you want to use, right?
I'm trying to decide if I'm going to introduce Philomenos.
Okay, introduce it. Okay. All right. So we'll help you. We'll help you answer that.
Okay.
But just to talk about the 46 in Chaldean numerology, 46 is the psychic. It's an inventive creator with lofty standards. 46 frequently gets money and loses it when its goals are unrealistic. So SmartVideoGirl, if Philomenos needs to have realistic goals. 46's aspirations must be balanced to see successful and consistent progress. And as a single digit number one, and this is why I told you that introducing pod class is going to be relevant, talking about healing and leadership, especially with the leadership side, because the number one is a leadership number. Number one is the innovative leader. Also that number 9 too, that 9 life path and that other 9 in your key numbers, 9 is a leadership number as well. But it's the number one is the innovative leader. It's creative, it's proactive, ambitious. It takes initiative, it's independent, and it's self-reliant. So that is the energy of these business names. And I'll talk more about it from the business perspective when I tie it all together into the final summary and analysis. So how we're going to decide to narrow this down, we're going to look at the Pythagorean system, and we're also going to look at the vowels, the consonants, and the cornerstone. And then we're also going to answer that second question, which name has the greatest feminine energy? So here we have both names in the Chaldean system. And again, the expression number, that's the sum total of all the letters. That adds up to a 46, which reduces down to a 1 for both names. The Chaldean motivation number and the vowels add up to a 6 for SmartVideoGirl and an 8 for Philomenos. The consonants add up to a 4 for SmartVideoGirl and a 2 for Philomenos. And the cornerstone is a 3 for SmartVideoGirl and an 8 for Philomenos. Now we can now I'm going to pause here because right now you just see numbers. You're probably wondering what do these numbers mean. So SmartVideoGirl, question for you, because you said you're trying to decide if you want to introduce Philomenos. So what, I guess the question is, what is your vision for the business? Your vision, purpose, because that's going to be a determining factor on whether you should introduce this number or not, or what kind of energy you want to project out to the world with this business.
Well, actually, it'd be more like my pen name, author name. So that is it. Because Philami means to honor and respect, and gnosis is knowledge, information, knowledge. So
okay. So I would be looking for communication numbers. I'll be looking for expression numbers. So I'll be looking to see if any 3 show up for expression, any 5 show up for literary, any 1s. Ones are good for writing and creativity. So those are the numbers that
and
I'll be
coaching type of thing.
Okay,
like
coaching.
Guidance type of energy. Yeah.
Okay, good. So coaching and guidance. So I'll be looking for 2s and 6s for coaching and guidance. So from the Chaldean perspective, we got the 1s in there. So the 1s are good for writing. The 1s are also good for entrepreneurship. 1 is an entrepreneurial number. There's a 2. So Philomenos gives off the energy of being a guide or helpful to people with that 2 personality number. And so we do have some of those energies in there. But let's see what it
But
looks
them
like on the
eights though,
Pythagorean.
them eights and those are not
Eights.
my.
Yeah, so the eights.
Oh, those are my stress numbers. This is stress numbers.
Yeah, the eight is one of your stress numbers. But generally speaking, the eight, because the eight is said to be to be fatalistic, but on the positive side, the eight is a power number. It's a power, and it's a money number. So you have the potential to make money as long as you're managing it well and you're utilizing your financial literacy skills. You can you have the potential to make money or attract money with that eight. So that's one, that's the flip, that's the other side of the duality to it.
Right, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then so let's look at the Pythagorean system. And the reason why the numbers look a little different here is because the Chaldean system takes into account the double-digit numbers. The double-digit numbers are working in the background before you get to the single digit. But I didn't want to overwhelm everybody by going into the meanings of the double-digit numbers. So we're going to keep it basic and just deal with the meanings of the single-digit numbers. But that's why you see the double-digit numbers here, and you see the single-digit numbers for the Pythagorean. So we see the one again. SmartVideoGirl adds up to a 1 in both systems, but Philomenos adds up to a 4 in the Pythagorean system, and the 4 is good for technology. It's also a communication number. It's also that number of foundation and building a strong foundation and being organized and being structured and practical. But on the challenges side, it can bring about limitation and restrictions too. But it does, but number 4 is one of your numbers. So it's in harmony with you. So that's a good sign when your birthday number is the same as your name or your business numbers. That's a harmonious relationship there.
Okay.
And then the vowels, which is the motivation number, you got that 4 again for Philomenos, but then you have the 3 for SmartVideoGirl, and that 3 is that self-expression number. So that's very good for using your voice, and it's actually if you go back into the slides later on, it's your pinnacle.
Right. Yeah, I saw that.
Challenge. Your pinnacle challenge. So you're being challenged to
use my voice.
Use your voice. Yeah, use your voice and write that book, which you already did. And you'll actually be going into a new pinnacle at your next birthday. But your lesson will change, but you'll be in another number 3 challenge. So you want to continue to use your voice and express yourself. But SmartVideoGirl gives that energy of self-expression and using your voice and expressing yourself creatively, also through not just your voice, but also through writing.
And video. Video Girl I do video production. I do photography. Yes. I am creative that way too.
Yeah, that's the technological side. You got that technical energy in your birthday number, so that's right in alignment with you. I had that background also. My major in college was broadcast journalism, so I learned how to shoot video, edit audio. I took audio production, video production, all of that. So we had that in common with our 22 fours there. with the technology and using technology to spread messages. to people. So the personality number for Smart Video Girl and Philaminosis. So for Smart Video Girl adds up to the 7. So 7 is a very analytical and spiritual number. While the number 9 is a creative leadership, humanitarian type of energy. So when it comes to helping others, that number 9 is good for that, because the number 9 is here to serve humanity and give of itself selflessly. While 7 is here to dig deep, go below the surface, and get the answers to questions through research and analysis.
That sounds like Smart Video Girl.
Yeah, it is. It sounds very smart. Right.
But they found this is very interesting. Okay. This is Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say the cornerstone. So yeah, so the cornerstone is a 1. So there goes that number 1 again. And we talked about the 1 as a leadership number and as a proactive, creative number. And the number 6 for Philaminosis, I told you number 6 is one of those numbers I'll be looking for in terms of helping others. The number 6 is a very, very objective. It's the balanced scales right there. It's one of those numbers that is in the halfway point between the 1 and the 9. People who carry the energy of the number 6, they often make great coaches and great advisors, great counselors, because they give great advice. They give great objective advice. They're able to go right down the middle without, with showing very, very little bias.
That is so interesting. So listen, what you just broke down, both those names, the way you just broke them down, the way I see them, that's how they would be used. So Smart Video Girl, everything that you said, it fits her, right? Because then Philaminosis is like my rebirth name. Like my birth name is Crystal Glenn, but my rebirth name is Philaminosis. And so the coach, like that, the because I'm becoming a spiritual life coach. I'm doing a lot of things. So that would be her. She. And what you're saying, like that is that is very much aligned. That's that newness. See, that is something new with that 1 year. Look at this. Don't start. Look, I'm gonna be. Thank you, Nick.
Of course. You got it. And you'll find yourself doing certain things or attracting certain energies without you even trying. Just by using the name, the names that you use, you attract that energy to you without even trying. So sometimes, someone might change their name, whether for spiritual reasons or they might choose a brand name for marketing, like a pen name or a stage name, or they might get married and take on a new last name, and their life might change, or they might start attracting different type of energies and they don't know why. And it's a good chance it's that name change that did it. That's why choosing names is so. The name that you choose is so important, and the way that you spell the name is important as well, because you can have different spellings of the same name. They sound the same, but if the spelling is different, it's a different vibration.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, your birth name is Crystal. But you're Crystal with a K. There's Crystal with a C. Crystal with a K and Crystal with a C two different energies right there.
Facts. That is true. I am a different
Crystal,
crystal.
crystal with the I, crystal with a Y. Different energies.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yep, yep. So we're yeah, so we get to the end here. So this is my answer to the questions without the information that you just gave to me a few minutes ago. But for the strongest business name or the strongest name, like I said, they're both equally strong, but there might be some distinctions based on the purpose of the business, right? Or and what you want to attract. So for example, for innovation and creativity, I believe Smart Video Girl would be the stronger name. And I feel it's also strong for guiding and motivating others, since you have the 6 in there, and then the 3. The 3 is the number of optimism. So having a positive mindset. So I think that the number 3 could be helpful for motivating others in that sense, and also for creativity as well. The 1s, 3s in the 4, and then for money and power, since you have those 8s in Philomenos, I would say, if I know you're not this type that just goes into business for the money. Of course, you want the money too, but you're not doing it solely for the money. But if you're just thinking about the money and the power, Philomenos is a stronger name for that. Now, for the greatest feminine energy, Philomenos has more feminine numbers in that name than Smart Video Girl.
Okay.
Yeah, Philomenos has 6 feminine numbers, and Smart Video Girl only has 2 feminine numbers.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so the feminine numbers that show up in Philomenos, and this is in both systems, the motivation number for both systems is feminine. The personality in the Chaldean system is feminine. The cornerstone in both systems is a feminine number. And the expression in the Pythagorean system is a feminine number. While in Smart Video Girl, the only feminine numbers that show up are in the motivation number in the Chaldean system and the personality number in the Chaldean system. So
Okay.
So to put it together in a nice bow, to bring it all together, this is the summary and the analysis. So the 2 business names, Smart Video Girl and Philomenos, are equally strong since they both add up to the number 1. This number reflects your business's image and the type of clients you will attract, meaning the energy these names vibrate is an energy of innovation, ambition, authority, and independence. Your ideal clientele includes, but is not limited to, entrepreneurs, pioneers, executives, people in leadership roles, and independent thinkers. A number one vibrational business is ideal for industries such as tech, consulting, personal branding, and thought leadership.
That is all me though. But I mean, all of that is me though. All of that. That's me.
Yep.
Tech
Yeah.
consulting, personal branding, thought leadership.
Yep. Because the numbers are in both your birthday and your business name.
Right. Yeah, that's true. So that's so
Yep.
crazy. That is why I am aligned with my authentic self. I guess I did my work.
Yep.
No,
yep.
that's
Did
for
the
real.
work,
That's
you did the
wild.
work.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. You did the work and you continue to do the work.
Yes.
So
Okay.
so you are, so you say you confirm that you are in alignment with those industries and prospective clients. So you can go either way with either one of these names.
Okay.
But and that's not taking into account the feminine energy. But if you want more feminine energy, Philomenos would bring in more of that feminine energy than
Then more
Smart.
of that receiving energy. That makes sense. So that would be the money and the power because it's in the receiving. I receive. Okay, I got it. Ramen. Yes. No, but okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. So let me ask you a question.
Sure.
On the spot, because you did use both systems, right?
Yeah.
So say that Philomenos doesn't necessarily become a business, right? But like name change because of the how you read it with both of them, it still would kind of give the same energy.
So you're saying if you don't use it as a business, but you just
But
use
I
it
just
as,
adopted it as my name.
oh, if you adopt it as your name, yeah. So you would just. So let's
I
go
would
back.
be. I would be instead of Crystal Glen, I'd be Philomenos.
Yeah, and you would still be you would still be in alignment with you would still be in alignment because it still adds up to a 1, and 1 and 4 are your numbers. Right?
Got it.
So at least in the expression you'll still be in alignment with it. So yeah, that and then it adds up to a 4 in the Pythagorean system. So yeah, that would work.
Okay.
That would be in alignment with you, and you would be carrying that. You would continue to carry that leadership and innovative, forward-thinking kind of energy. Because thing about the 4s is that the 4s is futuristic. They're ahead of their time. You know, so you'll still be in alignment with that energy.
I love that for me. Thank you.
I love it too. I love it too. So here's some other considerations because I didn't go into everything because I didn't want to overwhelm you and the people out there that's watching, and I didn't want to make this too long either. But there's some other considerations that may or may not influence your decision to introduce the name or not introduce the name. You can also take into account using your birthday number, which I did in this breakdown, versus using your inception date or your business incorporation date. And that's if you were going with the business number name rather than the pen name, because your business has a birthday. You have a day where you decided that you were going to start this business, or if you actually did the paperwork and went to the state and got incorporated with like a LLC, S corp, C corp, whatever it is, you have that date. So that makes a difference too. So that's one consideration. Another one is flow line numerology. In terms of answering the feminine or masculine energy question. So what flow line numerology refers to is how the numbers are written. So each number has a gender, either masculine or feminine. And let me go through that actually, because I told you the number of feminine figures in each name, but I didn't tell you which numbers were the feminine one and so which ones are the masculine ones. So starting with Chaldean, so the number 1 is a masculine number, 6 is feminine, 8 is feminine, 4 is feminine, 2 is feminine, 3 is masculine, like I just said, 8 is feminine, 7 is masculine, 9 is masculine, and I think that's all of them. So each one of those numbers has masculine.
You said 4 was what again?
A feminine. 4 is a feminine number.
Okay.
But,
okay, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, but when it comes to flow line numerology, that deals with like the actual shape of the number, right? So you notice that all the numbers that have straight lines, like the 1, the 4, the 7, those would be considered masculine in flow line numerology. because they have like that masculine kind of shape to it, while the numbers that have the curves, because the women got the curves, like the 3, the 8, the 9, the 6, those would be considered feminine when we talk about the actual shape of the number. So that's another consideration too when determining the feminine or masculine energy.
Some sexy letters. A little 8 is real sexy. You do a little 6, real 3, real sexy, little plump 3.
Yep, the curves.
Right, 3 got curves and everything. I like it.
Yep, and then another thing that I might take into account is the table of traits. So that just refers to how many times each number shows up in the name, and that can go into, that can address the feminine energy, and that can also address the maybe the strengths or the weaknesses of that business. So the more, if a number shows up more frequently, then that usually means it's stronger in that area. Or if a number is missing or it's very few, then that might be like a gap or an area that business or that person might need to manage a little bit more. So these are things that I didn't include in this breakdown, but if I had more time, or if we were doing like a longer session or a follow-up session, I would look into these areas as well. So so that's pretty much it. I got some book references and recommendations here because I did not channel this message. I definitely consulted books for the meanings of the numbers, but I did use my intuition to determine which numbers to look at and to come up with the conclusions that I came up with. So we got Numbers in You by Lloyd Strayhorn. I referenced that one. I referenced 2 books by Jackie Levine, Numbers Decoded, Cards Unfolded, and Numbers Spelt, Cards Dealt. And I consulted The Business of Numerology by Kimberly Williams, which is a book that is specifically tailored to using numerology or astronumerology in your business, as far as setting up your business and choosing a business name, and timing when to form your business and things of that nature. So if you're interested in learning more about numerology or in general, or if you're interested in using numerology for your business, whether you're an aspiring entrepreneur or an existing entrepreneur or business owner, these any of these books can be helpful to you.
I love a good book too. So thank you, sir, for that. Thank you so much.
You are quite welcome. So after you get your last bit of notes down, you could let us know if we got anything popping in the chat right now.
The chat it's been quiet. They didn't have any questions. So if anybody have any questions, all right, please let me know. But we don't have anything. Just got some comments. King Adonis said that he's a 6 too. So
yes,
we love to give advice. That's what he said. He's number 6, so we love to give advice.
True. Even when you don't want to give advice, people going to come to them number 6 people like, hey, Adonis, I need some help, man. Can you give me some advice?
Those are my stress numbers. So okay, can I?
Be in the mood. You might be like, all right, what is it now?
See, I think that's why it's a stress number for me, because that stresses me out sometimes. It's like, but okay, I got it.
All right. Yes, I guess I'll go ahead and take that down, and I guess we could call the Starseed mother back up to the stage then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Starseed mother, Is she in the building? Thank you, Nick, though. I think so based off of what you heard me say, did anything change though for you, like in your analysis?
I would say, so since you mentioned that, it's so to me it sounds like you're not necessarily trying to choose one name or the other. You're just deciding whether you want to introduce the second name as a pen name while keeping the smart video girl for what you do with your smart videos.
Right,
But
right. Smart Video Girl has her purpose in media. You know what I'm saying? Like
yes,
she
yes.
has her purpose in media. She even crosses over into, what I do in the pod class and everything, even as a self-mastery guru, Smart Video Girl. But as I step into some other roles, as a speaker, as a coach, just in coming up with writing more books, because she will be writing more books. Philaminosis becomes the purse, the another side of me,
Yeah.
who I introduce to the world.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Now I would say, so since you would be using both names, I would say it's a go. Yeah. You can introduce that new name because I think it's in alignment with you. I would say the expression number is the most important number out of all of those. And like I said, I just brought in those other numbers since both
They
names
were the
added up
same.
to a one. But since you're not looking to choose between either one of those, I would say, yeah, go ahead and introduce Philaminosis.
I love that. Thank you for that. That does help. The fact that they both add up to the same thing is rather phenomenal to me. I think that is not, again, there are no coincidences. That is very phenomenal to me. And it makes this transition seamless, like literally. So thank you. Yes. So y'all will be hearing from Valami. Be like, hey girl. Hey.
I love it. I love it.
As I close doors in this 9-year. That other thing, okay, so my alignment, like I need to check this. I need cause see, I'm aligned. I don't know how I got so aligned. This is that 9 all the way down for this year is a 9 all the way across the board. I really am impacted by that closing of door, that closing of a chapter. And the newness, and so the timing, not only is it, because again, Crystal, Falami really would be the end of Crystal. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't go by Crystal anymore. I'd be Falami. Like this book would be Do the Work, Keep the Faith by Philaminosis, and then on the back it would say Philaminosis, not Crystal Glenn. So it's like the ending is stepping into that newness of my being. So I just thank you for the confirmation. This felt like a reading. It was a reading. It was a numerology reading.
Yeah. Like this is what I do privately.
Yeah, everybody in my business now. So
Yeah.
they know how aligned I am. So don't mess with me, okay?
Yeah. Oh, but I didn't even go into and I just looked at those two names, but I included your birth names in the slides too. So your birth name in the Pythagorean system, because you gave me your first, middle, and your last name, that adds up to a 9.
You got to be kidding me. That's a 9?
Yeah, in the Pythagorean system, first, middle, and last name is a 9, right? And then when I just put your first name and last name, because that's your common name, that's on the cover of your book here.
Right.
I put that in the Chaldean system, that adds up to a 1.
You cannot make these things up, okay? You cannot make these things up. I feel that. I feel that in the alignment. Like I feel that. I feel that. Thank you. I need more tissue. I've been crying all night long. I'm going to keep crying. This is very transformational. I'm glad you guys get to see this because that's very impactful. Thank you very much, Nick, for sharing that, breaking that down. And I look forward to digging deeper into my name. And I appreciate it.
Yes.
And those dates, Tuesdays and Sundays. Thank you.
Yes. And I also mentioned the universal cycles too. So I talked about your personal years, you being in the 9 personal year and going into a 1 personal year next year. Universally, 2025 was a 9 year, and 2026 is a 1 year. So you're being affected by both. So it seems like since 2025 going into 2025 through 2027 or the end of 2027, you're going through these ending and new beginnings.
This came out last year. This was 25.
Wow.
You said 9. That was a 9. That was a
it was a 9 universal year in 2025.
Yeah, this was the culmination of everything that I had learned, and I put it in a book. That's very good. Okay. All right. Yeah, so look for the new book next year, right? Right, with the newness, right? That's exciting. Okay, I'm excited. Yeah. Thank you.
And personally, that was so if you're in the 9 personal year, so 2025 would have been an 8 personal year for you. So that was your power cycle and your recognition cycle too. So and you got the you laid the groundwork and you got the recognition for the work you've been putting in and you getting the book done, you getting the recognition for the book. So you set that big goal and you got it done. You got it done. And the 9 is also about manifestation and dreams fulfilled. So anything that you've been working on over the course of that 1 through 8 cycle, it oftentimes comes about or comes into fruition in the 9 year also.
Say less. You said a whole lot, and you're saying a whole lot, and it's very much aligned with my life. I am very excited. I love this for me. I love the growth season that I'm in, and I love I love the alignment. This is really eye-opening. And I've known some of this, like I've been a life path 9 for a long time, but making all of this, adding them up, like 4 has been my favorite number forever. I've always liked 4, right? Yeah. And then I knew I was a life path 9, so that was like, oh, okay. And you throw a 1 in there, okay? I like that. I love that. Those are my numbers. I'll take it. 4 and 9 have always been my numbers before knowing that 4, 1, and 9 were my numbers. So I'm overwhelmed. I need to go journal. Can we wrap this up, sis? I gotta go journal.
Yeah, stop throwing spitballs at Adonis.
Right. Yes. That is, and I think that's the benefit, that it makes everything make sense too. It makes life make sense. And I'm gonna look into those dates because I do have the inception date for definitely for Lami. I know when I got the name. I have like a name date for that, and SmartVideoGirl. So yes. Okay. So that's cool.
Okay, so then maybe since you haven't introduced it yet, you can plan to introduce it on a date that is in harmony with you.
Okay. Yeah, I will call you so we can work that out. Oh no, I have all the information I need. I just need the slides, sir.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I'll send to you as soon as we get off of here.
Okay, great. Okay, great. Since you're ready, she's like, yes.
You got the back end controls there. You know how to do the DJing and all that from back there. Oh,
I
okay.
do,
Oh,
but that's
good
not
to
my
hear.
shot. I'm a visiting. Peace, Mo Lisa.
Of course I do. Who else would do it?
Yes.
All right. So, well, a great show. Always like the breakdowns. Feel like it's always a lot of great confirmation and synchronicities. We had Adonis. We had Smart Video Girl. I did mine. I feel like that was last year.
Yeah, we did you a couple of times. We did a couple of things for you.
And then was it just those two Starseed so far?
Yeah. We got so for the remaining episodes we got Mahatma and Claudia that'll be coming up in September and October.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Mahatma and Claudia.
Were you
Ooh.
surprised by anything, sis? Did you hear anything you were surprised about?
Say that again?
Were you surprised by anything?
No.
Oh, okay. Can't surprise them, no.
No. Because synchronicities, I mean, when I was thinking about it, no. Even with the name, no, because that's how it works out normally here on Pronoia. Like things just add up, even the names being in synchronicity with each other. It's like, I feel like normally a starseed does not make certain moves without it kind of being guided, and so it would be an alignment for confirmation purposes, right? So if it wasn't in alignment, you may be thinking twice about that name, but you wouldn't be thinking of the name if it wasn't in alignment anyway. So kind of like, you know what I'm saying, double side. So no, I mean, unfortunately, I was not surprised, but I was intrigued, and I thought it was very interesting. Like each of the readings, I mean, like the other day, Claudia read on King Adonis. I mean, come on. We know, of course, he's mystical, magical, and one of a kind. I mean, am I supposed to be surprised? He's King Adonis. So it's the same information. It's kind of like, you know, it reinforces what I know to be true, because I kind of know you on a deep level, and I know that there are layers to you. And I just feel like, you know, both names did resonate. I did like the fact that the divine feminine name resonated more in the Falami name, but I also feel like, you know, Smart Video Girl is gonna be kind of like retiring Rocky. You know what I'm saying?
You said what?
Retiring Rocky. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, I mean,
yeah. Well, not really. Just more like Chris, because some people call me Miss Chris. Like that's from, and I'm just trying to retire all of that. I'm Smart Video Girl stays.
Oh, don't I understand?
Yeah, Smart Video Girl is here. She's not going anywhere. But there are the Chris part is like, I'm over that. But to know again, and this is what I talk about. This is what I've talked about. We have to honor our survivor, Crystal Nicole Glenn, her. She got me through a lot of stuff, and she was aligned too. This is just the evolution,
absolutely,
of who I am. So yeah, I like that.
Yeah, whenever I see a change like that, I think of it kind of like a pineapple with the top being cut off and being reborn into a new pineapple. It's not dying, it's just being rebirthed into something new. And so it needs a change, you know, and then you can grow it a little bit differently this time. You might add something else to it this time to make it grow a little differently. So you get a little different, but it's still the same pineapple. You know what I'm saying? Just got the top's still the same, at least, you know. The bottom might not be, but you know, that's what we're here for. We're here to grow. And so sometimes we need to change our names. I remember it's an old song, be like, I told Jesus it'll be all right if he changed my name. Why? Because your name changes your vibration, which changes who you are, which changes how you present yourself, which changes how you see yourself, which changes how others see you. It's a big deal. So to be able to get that breakdown if anyone is thinking about changing their name, if anyone is thinking about making any type of business change, we I think on the last show, I don't know, shows are running together, but I mentioned that in the Kabbalah, or I used to look up like the names of my businesses because I was getting ready to start a hair salon, and I wanted to name it Bricks back in the day, right? And when I did the math on it and I put it in the little, because they have a little calculator thing, and they tell you like, yes, it'll bring in people, right? But because of the name and the way it vibrates, it's kind of gives off a exclusive and like cold atmosphere. This is just based on the name. And so those are good things. So people will just name things and then be like, man, why that ain't work out? It's the same reason why every time you ride past that same spot, there's a different business there and it never works out. It's not supposed to be there. Like something will not vibrate correctly for what you want. And so it's good to do the research, right? Because I've seen businesses where I ride past and I'll be like, damn, why do people keep opening up stores over here? Because they didn't do the research that no store lasts here. Like nothing, like no one comes here. But I've seen it. And it's the same thing like with our names. Yes, we have our birth names, but if it doesn't resonate with you anymore, if you've outgrown it, you have the right to change your name. So shout out to Falami Gnosis. That's my that is my new bestie. my new best friend.
Yeah, and I'm glad you mentioned that Kabbalah calculator, because that is another system of numerology that you can use. Now, I'm not learned in that system, but yeah, that tells you the vibration, the gematria right there. You can use the gematria calendar and see what those names add up to. And before you took that comment off, can you put Mama Lisa back up there? All right, look at that smart video girl. Look at Mama Lisa. Mama Lisa what? Mama Lisa 4610?
3610,
4610?
Yes.
Look at that. That's what both of your names added up to. 4610.
That's what I'm saying. 4610. And she don't even know that. She wasn't even in the building. Wow. That is wild. So you noticed that. I was like, what you talking about? 4610, yes.
Like, oh, yeah. We know Nick is hella observant. It's kind of spooky how observant he is sometimes. I just feel like, you noticed that.
No, but that is dope.
I did not notice the 4610. I'm going to be honest. He said, put it back up there. I thought he was counting the amount of hands she had put up. I was like, yeah, we got 3 hands.
Yeah, I was like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes.
But now listen, we've been doing unread every other week for like the past couple of years. So I done got my release of 4610 and my drilled it to my brain at
right.
So
wow, that's amazing. The numbers is numbering. You ain't lying. That's wild.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. They definitely be numbering.
I love it here at Pronoia.
It's funny because that Kabbalah system was the first. I was in like, I was probably like 16 when I found that. And because I started putting in like, I was planning on being a mom someday. I put in baby names like, would this be a good name for my child? And then they'd be like, you have entered too many names. And I'd be like, okay, I gotta wait and come back, get the free names. But I was entering in like my dad's last name to see what that resonates with, because see, it also tells you about sicknesses and illnesses that come along and like weaknesses within the body. In different fluid systems based on your name and the way they vibrate. And so I wanted to know, because like if I got married, which I did, I wanted to know, should I keep my last name? Should I hyphenate? But do I add more to this? Do I get a chance to remove something? You know what I'm saying? So it was a great way to really truly be a part of you. Like you get named as a child. But you get to make a decision as an adult if you want to stick with that, So
and the systems that I use also go into the health and the body too. And with the last name, in numerology, the last name is known as the family trait. So the last name tells you what you're inheriting. So let's say if it's your birth last name, what are you inheriting from birth? When you get married and change your last name, you're marrying into that family. What energies are you inheriting from that family when you change the last name? So, that's
why I hyphenated. Yeah, I'm gonna keep mine, and I'm gonna get some of that right there. And then when it's time to say, I'm still me. Like I had been me for so long. It was really hard for me to make that decision, but I was happy that I wasn't forced into making any other decision, because at the end of the day, I ended up divorced, and I went back to being me without feeling like I lost a part of me, because it was like I thought for so long I wanted to get rid of my dad's last name until it was time to get rid of it, and I was like, hold up. I don't care. That's your last name. That's my last name. It's been my last name since I was born. Hold on, sir. But again, names are very important. Birthdays are important. You are important. And I think this information is important. I think reaching out to Mr. Westbrooks and getting you a deep dive into yourself is really important. So
bring your notebook.
Mr. Westbrooks, how can they get in contact with you?
I would say the one-stop shop would be my Linktree, Mr. Westbrooks, and Mr. is spelled M-R, and then Westbrooks with an S at the end, WESTBROOKS. So that way you can reach out to me directly. You can book a session, or if you're still not convinced, you want to kick the tires a little bit more, all of the channel links are there, so you can go back and watch the videos on my channel, videos on other channels. So hit up that Linktree / Mr. Westbrooks.
Yes, make sure you do that. Starseeds, get your readings. We're getting ready to move into a new year. I think this will be a good time to look at the year that's to come, to get your new year that's coming, but also to close out this year, what's going to happen as far as your numbers go, because there's been a lot of changes in energy. And I just think keeping up with the energy helps us to better be prepared. We can't predict anything, but we can be prepared for the energy shifts, and then we can prepare our energy to stay in the flow, because that's really all we can do, is stay in the flow. So I wanted to also say, yay, the Pronoia Starseed podcast. We have hit 500 followers. And as promised, I will be sending out, as Mr. Westbrooks reminded me, the lemons. Okay? So when we hit 1,000, y'all might get peaches. I don't know. We might see how I go. But as I thank you, and yes, you guys, I am celebrating. I celebrate every time we get a new follower, but we have hit 500. I promise you guys, lemons, these wonderful lemon packages are yours. If you would like to reach out to me on Instagram, or you can send me an email with your address, I will ship this out to you directly. You can enjoy your freshly squeezed lemon smelling scented hand soap and moisturizer for yourself, or if you are not into lemons, give it to someone else, because it smells amazing. And I have it for all of the Starseeds and the Starseed guests who come in the comments. Anyone who wants one can get one. Thank you for your support here on Pronoia Starseed podcast. There's much more to come, but I just wanted to celebrate that because we got a new chair. We didn't hit 500. We got more Starseeds. We is coming up. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like the Jeffersons up in this bitch, okay? I feel like the Jeffersons, okay? It's not good times where we keep thinking we gonna get out and we end up back here. Nah, we moving on up. We moving up. We got a washer and dryer, laundromat. We gonna have it all over here. Birdman hands, Mr. Westbrooks.
Lemon.
Yes, lemons. Lemons are cleansing. First of all, lemons are refreshing. Citrus is cleansing, and it's actually aromatherapy. So it can. We're going into look. You want to cleanse your energy. Your hands smell real good, and keep the cats away because my cats do not like citrus smell. So if you don't like cats being all up on you, you can do that too. Okay, look. We do what we do. Of course, I have crystals. Y'all know, like, I have all kinds of stuff to give away on Pronoia. We just haven't done it all because we have so much more to come that we can't give you all the love at once. But just make sure you keep tapping in, Starseeds. I love to see you in the comments. I'm always excited to come. Yeah, we got a new chair. No, but I'm sorry. We have a new throne, okay? We have a new throne over here, okay? The Starseeds did that. Shout out to the Starseeds, okay? Yes, moving on. We're going to get our own. I'm going to hit Dub up. Shout out to Dub Young, who does the intro for Pronoia Starseed podcast. I'm going to hit him up and see if he can give me like a Jefferson's Moving On Up remix. Like, you know, because if I ask, he'll do it. And it'll be some gangster-ass Southern junk. It's going to be dope. Watch. We'll see what season 7 sound like, okay? Because that's what we're doing. We're just moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Slow and steady wins the race. And all of our subscribers are organic. And that's what I love the most. We don't advertise. We barely put out shorts. I just started putting out shorts and got real excited. Then I stopped again. But I'll be back on it. I'll be back on it when we go on break. You'll see more shorts, more flashes from the past. Because we've had so many episodes here. I think you guys have missed out on some of the jewels and gems, so I'll be putting some of those out while we're on break. And remember, now we're getting down to the last of the episodes, so make sure you hit that notification bell and you are here in the building, because ain't nothing like the live shows. I mean, it's good to watch it back. It is definitely good to watch it back. The energy you feel in these lives, I be running off of that junk for at least 24 to 48 hours, at least. It don't even got to be my show. I'll be in the background just taking in the energy. Yes, it was a good breakdown. And Smart Video Girl, the work you've done on yourself showed through the breakdown tonight with your resonance to it. So shout out to you.
Thank you, boo.
Yes. And show us your book, Smart Video Girl, and tell us again. We got to keep promoting it because, you know, it needs to be on the number one. Yeah. Ooh. Wait. I feel like a bad best friend.
It is called Do the Work, Keep the Faith, Aligning with Your Authentic Self. And it is really a breakdown of what I have looked. Nick got notes. That's right.
Yeah, of course he does. Of course he does. Of course he
It's
does.
a reflective book. Look, I share my journey, but it's a reflection. So you get to reflect. Look at
Damn.
He did his work. He did the work.
Show off.
Look at
He's
that.
sitting in the front of the class. Damn, Nick. Okay, he got the little.
He got his IM. He got his IM.
I love that. That's when we were at the. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I love that.
So because Nick has done his work, and so do the work, keep the faith, align with your authentic self, so that you can be in alignment. Like everything that you do. Again, this was confirmation. You can buy it on Amazon. You can buy it, or you can hit me up, and I can get you a copy, signed copy, with some goodies in it. Okay, I get you a goodie. I might even throw in, the work is you shirt. Okay, I'll see. That's what you need. He's a good advertiser. I'm gonna hire you for marketing. So yes, make sure you hit it up. Okay, that's right, Maulisa. You can get yours. If you don't have it, get mine.
I've got mine.
Real
I just
talk.
can't get up right now. Y'all don't need to be.
She got
all in my
one.
business.
Do the work. Keep the faith. Aligning with your authentic self. Thank you guys for having
love
me
that.
again on the show. I love it here on Pronoia. I really do.
Yes, and make sure you're tuning in to Introducing Podcast on Wednesday. Sometimes she doubling it up. She was there, then she was here. I'm telling you. But she makes sure she always in the building. I love that. We did a double show prior to this where she was connected through her podcast and Pronoia. So shout out to Introducing Podcast, which I feel like is almost like, again, didn't they have spinoff shows like, what I'm saying, from like the Jeffersons? Because when first then, Yeah, that's what I feel like introducing, and then because for real, like and then I went over there one time, and it felt like I was still here. It was really weird because I was like, "Am I Pronoia? Am I introducing?" But it's a little more structured over there because you gotta be on time and shit. You gotta be on time because she be done. If you get there late, she already done.
I'm done. You better go back and watch.
It's coming on. They like, no, it's going off. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be on time.
You missed it. But it's all Pronoia. It's all Pronoia. It's all the universe working in your favor. It's all the knowledge. It is all the wisdom. It is all the truth. And it is self-mastery. It is my school. So that is what it is. And so thank you, Mo. If you let me know, Mo, hit me up and I'll send you a signed copy.
Yes, hit her up, Mo. Shout out to Mo, who will be joining us. Guess when? On the 29th for Pronoia Poetry. Mr. Westbrooks, how many shows we got left? Because I ain't heard a numerology poem yet. 1, 2,
know, we need some numbers.
3, 4. Knock on that door. What are you doing?
Well, I gotta write it. It ain't written yet.
Man, you gotta just download it, Mr. Westbrooks. Just download it.
Oh yeah, just sign up.
Sit down.
Right on.
All right. Well, we only got a few more Pronoia poetries as well. This August the 29th, we will be doing the third Pronoia poetry. We have had some amazing poets come through. We have more to come through. Plus, we have some more special guests to join us in the month of September. Stay tuned. You will not be disappointed. I promise you that. Also, a reminder since I got at least a quarter of the Starseeds and I don't feel like herding cats, if you have not sent me your September dates, please send me those right away as long as you can, please, so we can get that reel out because we are nearing the end of the month. Thank you. Have a great day. Yeah, you guys got to teach me today. Now I get to come to the top of the class and just ask for your homework, please. Homework, please.
I'm gonna turn mine in today.
Mm-hmm. She say that and it'll be like next
It'll
Thursday.
be tomorrow.
Didn't I send it to you? Oh, my bad, girl. Here you go.
I'm always.
And I'll be like, that date is taken. Claudia took that date. Nick got that date. Nope. Adonis got that date. Mahatma got that date. Nope. Knowledge got that. Y'all think I'll be playing? It'd be like that sometimes.
Listen, I know I ain't turning my date yet, but listen, as soon as we confirm the Jammy Jam party, then I'm gonna give you my date.
All right, I'm gonna confirm it for you as the 19th because that is the one with the highest votes. So I'll confirm it tonight, and Smart Video Girl was not happy about that vote, but it was, to be fair, the one with the poll with the highest votes. I was hoping for October 31st. Thought it would be cute to do a little, you know what I'm saying, little Halloween jammy jam, but not everybody leaned into that date. So
yeah, because people gonna be outside. It's Halloween on a Saturday. Come on now. Yeah, outside.
After dark starts at 1:11 a.m. I mean, damn, where you going?
Girl, we don't have lives. They got lives. We don't have lives.
Oh, I don't know who is we.
I mean, they be outside. I'm just saying, they be outside.
Yeah, you right.
I do have a life. Let me be clear. I don't be outside. They be outside.
Yeah, we're gonna be outside causing mischief.
Double trouble.
Yeah.
Right.
Mr. Westbrook, school is back in session. You need to be in the house grading vocabulary papers, okay? And doing Pronoia after dark for the 31st. That's what we need to be doing in our cute little costumes. That's what we need to be doing. But it looks like the 19th is the date, you guys. Okay. So make sure you lock it in. I'll be putting it on the calendar that I'll be putting out soon as these two confirm for me their homework is in. Okay. All right. Because I have to have it out before the 1st, since Mahatma likes to be on the 1st. Yeah, on the 1st. I don't get any way.
Okay. Got it. Okay, copy that.
All right, I'm done. I'm sorry. Anything else, Mr. Westbrook? This is your show. In close out.
All right, so in closing, thank you to everybody for tapping in. always gratitude to the goddess Rael for providing the platform and putting the dream team together. Gratitude to SmartVideoGirl for allowing me to get in her business and put her business out there a little bit. And I look forward to the next show. Supreme Numerics is the name of my numerology offerings and the meaning of supreme numerics, which I derive from the numbers, getting in alignment with my energy and my numbers, right? Just like how I showed SmartVideoGirl. But the meaning of supreme numerics from both the definition of it and the numerical vibration is the practical study and application of numerology to help you activate your personal power and abundance. And I'm Mr. Westbrooks, and I'm out.
All right. What about you, SmartVideoGirl? Anything for the folks before we leave? You got to.
Oh no! Don't forget to make sure you get the book. Do the work. Keep the faith. Again, reach out to me. You want a signed copy? I'll get you a little signed copy. Might throw something special in there for you. And tune into the pod class every Wednesday. Okay, we are before Pronoia, so you can come. You can go. You can come to class and still get the after party here at Pronoia, because I've done it twice and I'll be doing it again. I do it every week. I do it every Wednesday when she have a show. Okay, so you can come on in, join me. We get it in. We get straight to the point. Go back, look at all the shows. It's great if you've been here. I supplement the information here and there. And yeah, join the pod class. Okay, so that you can get aligned with your authentic self. That is it. At SmartVideoGirl, that's where you can find me everywhere. At SmartVideoGirl.
Yes. So make sure you hit Mr. Westbrook's class and you get introduced to the pod class. Then you hit me up on IG and come and get your okay, get your little okay. Right, Starseed, it has been a wonderful, amazing night. And since we have given honor to Mr. Knowledge, I like to call her the auntie. Auntie!
You sound crazy, girl. You sound crazy. Is it just me? You sound crazy. It's the mic. Your mic. It's crazy. The audio. It sounds like. Yeah. We love you guys. Pronoia means the universe is always working in your favor. Peace out. We love you.
She's your queen to be, a queen to be forever, a queen who'll do whatever his highness desires.
Yeah, big fat nigga, off rip, big fat, got pulled like a crossbow, green like a snot nose, don't fool with lost toes, keep the Glock close, cause a nigga try to meet me at the crossroads. Sheesh, made it out the mud to the top floor, upscale hood, baby, shop at Costco, small but I'm hard like a gallstone, back against the wall, let it ring like a wall phone. I let it purr in the cat fight, light skin but a nigga ain't half white, every beat I'm on is a crash site, 7 years old when my dad died, no cap, my experience was serious, get reary around the myriad of niggas that's amphibious, I had to learn to keep my sucker small, nigga period, savages, law evidence, hard to grapple with, ravenous, ghetto fabulous, well established, catalyst for every daddies is who be the maddest when, you ain't doing bad as well, hey look, big fat slim chance that I rock with ya, ice cold with the stick like a popsicle, 5 kids, I'm fertile, if you ever touch a broke shells in your back, Ninja Turtle, cowabunga, don't ever succumb to a lame nigga selling you dreams, mirror, mirror on the wall, I'm the fierce of them all, but them a nigga out here realer than a, yeah, mirror, mirror on the wall, I'm the fierce of them all, but them a nigga out here realer than the queen. Hell yeah. Use a hoe. Yeah. Use a hoe. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-dum.
Queen.
Asase a mponenwa awode emu a wo sanma ya adanedie mebewu a medanwo meti ase a medanwo dre damini fat dre.
I am the earth and water, I am the full moon, I am the first mother, the universal womb. They call me sacred lotus, wisdom of the Khan supreme, the mothership that brought the first terrestrial being. I come from distant planets, and now I have returned. I am the great goddess come to you in human form, mysterious by nature. I hold my magic wand, cast my cowrie shells and read them in the dirt I stand on. My power is electric, you feel it in my gaze. I will live on when others perish in the end of days. They call it immortal. I move through space portals. My body turns to dust. I traded for a better model. I am the shrine keeper, civilization teacher. I am the sun's reflection and the divine receiver. I birthed the last giants, now called the juggernauts. When I designed the trees, I made the roots from my Nazi locks. I am the fertile ground, and I am heaven's skies. I'm made of dark matter and full of pure light. I'm just a tiny proton inside the smallest atom. I am a black hole pulling stars inside my chasm. You think you know me, but my name eludes you well. I am your consciousness, and I'm your dream spell. I am but all things, yet I am none at all. Enemies fear me, but mostly they just respect and awe.
Something, as we say, I'm compelled by a spiritual force that I cannot resist.
Besides Niyashe can't keep fast by the Shay. Which means a spiritual force that I cannot resist.
I am the earth and water, I am the full moon, I am the first mother, the universal womb. They call me sacred lotus, wisdom of the Khan supreme, the mothership that brought the first terrestrial being. I come from distant planets, and now I have returned. I am the great goddess come to you in human form, mysterious by nature. I hold my magic wand, cast my cowrie shells and read them in the dirt I stand on. My power is electric, you feel it in my gaze. I will live on when others perish in the end of days. They call it immortal. I move through space portals. My body turns to dust. I traded for a better model. I am the shrine keeper, civilization teacher. I am the sun's reflection and the divine receiver. I birthed the last giants, now called the juggernauts. When I designed the trees, I made the roots from my Nazi locks. I am the fertile ground, and I am heaven's skies. I'm made of dark matter and full of pure light. I'm just a tiny proton inside the smallest atom. I am a black hole pulling stars inside my chasm. You think you know me, but my name eludes you well. I am your consciousness, and I'm your dream spell. I am but all things, yet I am none at all. Enemies fear me, but mostly they just respect it all.
They always thought Africa was something dark and mysterious because of lack of knowledge. If you want to go to Africa, go back to Africa. You know, all those kind of negative things that try to make you really feel bad, but, you know, it just shows their own ignorance. Because I feel good about my Africanism.
Man, damn, I've been hurt for a little minute. That struggle I live ain't gone cause I'm still in it. Can't keep a job, but I'm still living. Been behind on the bills, but I'm still giving. Man, I come from the gutter, the bottom, way under the track when I speak through on they business. What a party, old people be snake sisting. And the ones that you love sending death wishes. No, I ain't had the clothes on my back, nor the shoes on my feet to go stomp with the big dogs. Back then, they would bully a bitch, so I had to throw balls just to show them a bitch raw. Now we ain't had the money to turn on the water, took baths with a bucket and washcloth. Life been so up and down like a seesaw. And they wonder why a bitch gotta go off. Man, them people don't know about the struggle. Got up and got back to the hustle. Hell nah, I can't show when I'm stuck and been down on my ass. I got that from my mother. Spark up just to keep it together. 3-5 in the wood, make it better. Man, I had to just pray just to keep up the fight. You can never change me like the weather. Man, them people don't know about the struggle. Got up and got back to the hustle. Hell nah, I can't show when I'm stuck and been down on my ass. I got that from my mother. Spark up just to keep it together. 3-5 in the wood, make it better. Man, I had to just pray just to keep up the faith. You can never change me like the weather. All of this shit, do it once. I can't get to the paper for the business I need to. Keep doing this music, but people don't listen. Trying to see what the fuck am I gon' do. Gotta stay in the mix and I keep showing face. Put aside all the crying I did do. And most of these niggas be all in my grill and can't walk in my shoes. He a damn fool. Shit, multiple times I done been through depression. Begging the God that can take me to heaven. Said I ain't strong, I can't take on the battles you throw in my life, but I know these is lessons. That's on the pole, but don't talk about it often. Sold out some weed just to make me a profit. Went out to Cali to swipe me some cars and they never told, cause I kept it solid. On best friend, tried to fuck on the one that I love. Had to go and cut the bitch off. Man, I had to offset my career, said to give me some time to take off. Gotta blast off. If I had about 5 just to talk to who dead or alive, I'd talk to my child now and tell him I'm sorry. Mama wasn't ready and young that a boy maybe crash out. Man, them people don't know about the struggle. Got up and got back to the hustle. Hell nah, I can't show when I'm stuck and been down on my ass. I got that from my mother. Spark up just to keep it together. 3-5 in the wood, make it better. Man, I had to just pray just to keep up the fight. You can never change me like the weather. Man, them people don't know about the struggle. Got up and got back to the hustle. Hell nah, I can't show when I'm stuck and been down on my ass. I got that from my mother. Spark up just to keep it together. 3-5 in the wood, make it better. Man, I had to just pray just to keep up the faith. You can never change me like the weather. Kane.
Fresh out, fresh out.
Learn the cloud surf while never leaving Earth. 10 toes firmly planted in the dirt for what it's worth. See my life flash before my eyes a couple times. So I'd be lying if I said I don't believe in the divine. For reasons we can't find, the truth will probably blow our minds. This energy in the universe send chills down your spine. Had a talk with a goddess about human design. Pull my coat to how I need to get my chakras aligned. Gotta break some bad habits, it's addition by subtraction. Move away from bad actors, trying to leech off your action. It's the laws of attraction, gotta see it before it happens. Gotta believe it with a passion, then receive this beautiful madness. Find a pattern in the chaos, their assessment was way off. You build it from the ground up, you own it, so ain't no layoffs. Your energy is equity, cashing on your day off. Hope to reach a couple souls, it's all a part of the payoff.